Hey, welcome back to Reviews, and here we go with the fourth installment of the Sam Adams Deconstructed Latitude 48, and now we have, boom, the Simcoe. Simcoe. Nah, I've had a lot of beers that have actually been made with Simcoe, and they're not bad, man. They're really good. Now, without messing around, let's go ahead and just open it up and get into it. We've dove this far into it, and I like to talk about beer all day long. And as long as this thing is on, I could sit here and just ramble on about beer. Nice hiss, as always. Ooh, lovely amount of smokage. Again, massive amount of head on these beers. It's just finely crafted. And again, as always, man, look at the carbonation in there. Flowing wonderfully. Of course, they're etched glasses. Everybody knows this. So, I might actually have to wait till the head goes down just a tad bit before I get the last little bit in there. While I'm waiting, let's go ahead with again with the color. Um, People might say that I'm just crazy or maybe colorblind or whatnot, but this here seems again more on the red style, or it could be light, it could be just where I'm at, blah 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 blah. But it seems to be a little darker than the last one that I had. Where I said with the last one it was lighter in color to me than the previous one. Um, I don't know. They all could just be very well just, right in the same color spectrum. But to me, I can roughly see just a tad bit of a difference. Let's go ahead and just see if we can't just top this off with the rest of it here. There we go. And it's all in. Good to the last drop. So let's go ahead and assess. The head seems to be, it could be the way I poured, but it seems to be tight laced compared to the last one. The last one was just big sporadic bubbles. But with this one just seems to be softer, creamier up on top, and you've got the big, tight little laced bubbles throughout. Again, all these heads are going to be the same. They are just that off eggshell white. And let's go ahead and get a nose up on this because the hops are the star of the show. Okay, with the Simcoe, right off the bat, you're getting that the grapefruit, the pine, maybe just a little bit of a resin, but it's more of a piney grapefruit smell. And there is more of a spice note to this one. That's pretty much what you're getting. I mean, you're still going to get a little bit of the malty backbone, a little bit of the maltiness, a little bit of a caramel note. But overall, it's again, the hops are the star of the show, and that's what I'm getting the most of. So let's go ahead and get a taste on this and see what we can find, shall we? Prost. Nice, very nice. There is like I said, there is a subtle spice note to this. It's almost like a light peppery corn. Peppercorn, kind of like it's just I don't know if it's kind of like tasting like a cracked peppercorn. That's just what I get. Almost like oh like a deep rye flavor almost. You do definitely get that let's see. Well, we'll start off with the grapefruit. You get that pininess. You get a little hint of resin. You definitely get that biscuity, malty quality that you get from the malt backbone. But I'm still left with that, kind of cracked peppercorn kind of flavor in the back end of my palate. Overall, if I had to go, I would not give any of these a rating because of the fact that in an entirety, everybody knows what the Latitude 48, at least the newer edition, should taste like. Um, but I'm enjoying each and every one of these as I go through, one by one, because by the end of this, I should have a greater appreciation for the Latitude 48 because I should be able to taste along the lines each and every hop. You should be able to go ahead and be able to pick out each and individual, what they're implying to the final end beer. But I'm gonna need another drink on this, man. This is pretty good. Yeah, that's just the way it plays out, man. You get that nice, resiny, hoppy, grapefruit, pininess, resinous right up front, and then it just like kind of like flows right into the biscuity, malty, caramely um, malt body, and then you're left with that kind of like cracked peppercorn in the back end. I mean, it's very interesting. It's very nice to see. It's very well done. It's not overdone. I mean, I'm not sitting there going because there's so much, that cracked peppercorn flavor in the back end. I don't know what it is. It's just very interesting. That's why I am like, I'm getting out here. I'm doing these reviews. Hey, you know, people are just starting to write Sam's off, kind of like the big boys, and it's just unfair. It really is, in my opinion. Especially when they come out with things like these. They're helping the everyday person understand hops with this pack, and I think that it's very underappreciated that people don't know about it because I didn't know about it in 2011 when the first one came out, and I had to seek out aged bottles, and when I tried them then, it was still amazing. So I don't suggest aging this. I would urge people, if they're going to do this, do it fresh, because fresh you're going to get more of the proper notes out of each and every single hop. So with that said, man, let's get up out of here. Let's get into um, big old number 5, right? Pros. See you on the other side, man.